Hi, welcome to Life on the Couch. I'm Adam Bagley.
I'm Libby Watson.
And I'm Ken Johnson.
And so Life on the Couch is our regular podcast, and actually our home site is lifeonthecouch.org. So we look at anything from current events to counseling issues, counseling therapy, process, just all around just looking at things from the counseling field. Rambling?
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Because we'll
good.
cover everything in this group.
So everything will be covered.
Yeah, everything ever thought of in the counseling arena.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's up with y'all?
Well, this morning my husband was on his way from taking my daughter to school, and he went into the gas station to pick up a biscuit, and the guy in front of him was won a scratch-off ticket, $300,000.
No way. He won $300,000?
Was your husband like, I wish I was in front of him?
Yeah, I mean, he never buys lottery tickets, but this guy obviously had, because he was a regular, and he was telling the girl behind the counter he was going to give her $5,000.
So did
Right.
so was Eric like not like, hey, can you buy this Coke for me?
Yeah.
Help me
I
out
don't know.
here.
It was pretty cool though.
It makes you wonder. I wonder how his life will change now with that much money at his disposal.
Yeah, I mean,
So what would
he's
you
already
do?
given $5,000 away.
So what would you do if that was you and you got that? What would you do?
Oh my goodness, I have no idea. I'd probably hire a financial person to help me.
That's the first thought. Financial person.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like just go be like, I'm gonna go buy something today.
Yeah, I'd definitely buy something today. No doubt.
That's what I was thinking too.
You would probably buy like some type of techie device or something.
Tomorrow's the order day for the iPad.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm having to read all the stories off of this thing. Autumn.
I'm
iPad.
I'm not sure if I really want one of those.
How can you not want
I
one?
don't know. I don't know what they all do, but I definitely love stuff like that. So,
Well, I mean,
what is it that you've been
you
seeing?
can get on the internet. Like, you're laying in bed, get on the internet.
I like that because I
I'm
love
not,
getting on the internet.
I'm not squinting, like, to read. What does
Mhm.
this say?
Yeah, I like that. You think it's pretty comfortable to hold and stuff?
Well, I mean, it's an iPhone for Shaq. It's just a bigger iPhone.
Oh, okay. For what?
For Shaq.
Shaq.
You know,
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
The big guy.
Oh,
like a big iPhone for Shaq.
I didn't get that.
Anyway,
I think I'm very happy with paper, pencil, abacus.
so you would like a highlighter?
I would
do
like a
well for-
highlighter. I want a highlighter. I would have all highlighters. It would help me.
Yeah. Would you have a color preference?
Yellow.
Hello.
No, actually green.
I don't know. I don't see as well through green. If I highlight it with green, then I see around it. I don't see under it.
What? You
I'm
see around
serious.
it.
I only like yellow highlighters.
All right. So like a Bic? Like a Bic yellow?
Just the yellow regular highlighters that they came from the very beginning. Those work the best
All right.
for me anyway.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all I know is after this, I gotta go deal with stupid tank stuff out there because all the levels are messed up. All the corals are closed.
Yeah, you've got a pretty involved system out there, don't you?
I know it. Ocean in a box.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Except when
nice.
things go wrong.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how God feels. Like he's like, oh, you're doing everything I want you to do, and then he's like, no, and he just watches everything fall
So
apart.
having an aquarium makes you feel like God.
It does. I'm in control. At least I think I'm in control.
It sounds like a man.
And I have no idea. And I have no idea what's going on. I'm just like, yeah, I must be doing everything right here. Everything looks really good. And then
Okay.
it's an ego boost.
Yeah.
I'm in control.
You're in control.
I'm in control,
of
right?
these lives of coral, which I didn't even know were lives. I didn't know they were even living.
Yeah, it's like an animal. No plants.
Didn't you have to take one of them out because it was fighting or
Yeah.
something?
I'm the
coral
bouncer.
Fighting?
I'm the bouncer in the tank.
Oh my god.
The coral bouncer.
The coral bouncer.
Mm-hmm. I bounced.
We're
All right.
rambling.
Yeah. All right, so
We're
let's jump
rambling.
into some stories.
Okay.
So, how about I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, so first story for me, and I'll actually put the stories online so everybody can look at them. So if it's an article or it's something specific, you might can go in the show notes. I might be rolling it through actually right now while I'm talking. But the first story is Tiger Woods, and so I pulled the article. It was ABC, and they were talking about just sexual addiction and kind of what's going on with him. And I guess I work a little bit with that, so anytime I hear something about that, I keep catching it. So some people are like, this is fake, and this isn't real, and
What, like sexual addiction is fake?
yeah, like, well, this is a guy came up with this and just made it up. Just like, this is like a guy's dream. I can go sleep with all these people that I want to, and then just go, my sexual addiction's flaring up again. I really got to get this under control. It just, I don't know. And I mean, even some counselors.
Well, whether it's an addiction or not, it doesn't excuse the behavior and the fact that that behavior hurts other people. And so I think you have to look at all of that. You know, whether it's actually an addiction or not, still the outcomes of that hurt him and hurt his wife and hurt those that care about him. And I mean, it has a rippling effect in terms of what happens out there in the community.
But I mean, he checked into this, I guess, treatment facility, and I think it was in Mississippi, so there maybe, very little to do but to work on your, I guess, issue. But it was like $4,700, and it's like 45 days.
$4,700 for 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot more expensive than counseling.
Yeah. But like 40, I mean, I don't know I don't know. I guess I just think about that because, everything I guess I looked at within school and, the clients that I worked with, it's just like 47 days and then what, I mean, you come out, you're cured. I mean, I guess, some people had said that in some articles, almost just like, well, he's going into this treatment facility and he's going to work on his addiction and then that's it. And
so how many days is he in?
I don't know, what, 45, 47?
45
like
days, and you said how much?
It was like $4,700.
$4,700?
I think it was like unconfirmed in the article.
Or $47,000.
$47,000.
Yeah.
$47,000.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
40
Hold on, let me
days.
read that. Yeah, actually, 37.
$37,000.
Yeah, 100.
That sounds better.
But it said not
money.
including doctor's fees, medication. But it's unconfirmed, so they don't really know.
Yeah.
That's media speculation.
Yeah.
Well, what do you see when you start looking at sexual addictions? What sort of things do you look for that sort of identifies that this is a sexual addiction, that this is the problem with someone?
Well, let me just pull what the
Because
article
could you
said
be
first.
sexually addicted and not have affairs?
Well, see, and I think that all goes into the definition of how you're defining addiction. If you're defining it like a drug, and you're defining it like alcohol addiction, then going, I guess, from the standpoint of I'm using something and I'm abusing that item. So it's affecting other areas. So if it was, my kid's got a soccer game and I'm looking at porn or I'm drinking or whatever, then...
So sexual addiction is not just having multiple affairs with people, it includes other aspects of sexuality besides affairs.
Oh yeah.
So someone could be sexually addicted and never have an affair outside the marriage, but it may involve pornography.
Sure.
Let's say.
Well, maybe pornography. Maybe actual affairs. It could even actually be within the marriage. If you have a spouse that is just constantly wanting to have intercourse or some kind of intimacy to a level where it's just forced, then it could be something where, I don't know, you could get into the realms of maybe something that could have addictive tendencies or traits.
Well, I know so often I have couples that come into my office and they want to know, all right, what is the proper amount of sex per week that would be normal? And
I've heard that too.
I tell them whatever both of you feel comfortable with, whether it's 3 times a week, 7 times a week, once a month, whatever fits both of your schedules and what you both feel comfortable with, that's fine. That's normal for you. I think you run into problems if one is wanting more relationships than the other one does, and it's causing a problem within the relationship. But sexual addiction seems to go even beyond what we would consider normal.
But even when it comes into the room, what is the big stinking deal with the label? If somebody's coming in and there is an issue, then